where we pull the general message for the collective as well as individual messages for the zodiac signs. It could be for your sun, moon, and or rising signs. So make sure you stay all the way towards the end to get the full message that you need to know on this day or whenever the video finds you. We are at a point in time where any and everything can happen. This week, especially as Mercury is getting ready to come into Taurus, right? We're still in Taurus season. Happy birthday, Taurus. People are really thinking about their actions, thinking about what they've said, thinking about what they've done, and trying to make things better for themselves, for anybody that they wronged, for anybody that, has loose ends that needed to be tied up. Yeah. Before we get into today's message, make sure you're comfortable. Grab your water, grab your tea, grab whatever, right? As we get into what the Holy Spirit needs the collective to know on this day. And if you have any questions, any thoughts, any feelings, any comments, definitely put them in the comments and I will get back to them as soon as I can. That being said, Holy Spirit, what message do you have? That came out quickly. For the collective on this Tuesday. Holy Spirit, what message do you have for the collective on this Tuesday? And we'll get some messages, right, from tarot as well. King of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune. This is why a lot of people are in their heads and trying to figure things out to make things right, to bring in balance. A lot of us know, a lot of the collective know that we are on the heels of some big change, some big shift that's coming in that is impacting our stability, our success, our peace. Those hard conversations that need to be had this week, have them. Right? Do not let anybody or anyone stop you from having those difficult conversations because whatever needs to be said, right? There's no holding back this week. It's kind of one of those speak now or forever hold your peace type of weeks, especially before Saturday gets here with the new moon in Taurus. Holy Spirit, what other messages does the collective need to hear on this Tuesday? If you're just joining us, we're pulling the collective message before we get into the messages for each of the zodiac signs. My goodness. And then last but not least, we'll get one from here. Holy Spirit, what else is the collect? Well, that's way too many. What else does the collective need to know? Well, that's way too many. Holy Spirit, what else does the collective need to know on this Tuesday? As we approach the middle of May and people are wrapping up cycles, thank you. What else does the collective needs to know? I pray, Holy Spirit, that only aligned souls find these messages and everybody gets what they need to hear to bring them the peace that they are searching for in their life. Any negative energies will only be transmuted into positivity and for the highest good of all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for spending this part of your morning, your day, your moment with Spirit, me, and the Soul Tribe, starting with this mature man, which came out face up with this five. And five is the number of change, right? The mature man is the emperor or the empress, right? Energy is fluid, right? Always, always, always fluid. But this is really giving us the feeling of doing what's right, right? All that glitters isn't gold. Oh, this is turning into a love reading. This was supposed to be a general reading, but it feels like somebody who just strolled into the live. Somebody who thought the grass was greener on the other side is realizing that it's not. And maybe that's you, right? When we see all that glitters, we're reminded that all that glitters isn't gold, and all that's gold doesn't necessarily glitter. Since we had the eclipses in February and in March, people who have been wearing masks, people who have been pretending, whether it's our lovers, friends, co-workers, bosses, whomever, right? Social media, whomever, like everybody's been dropping their mask, right? But you have somebody who's realizing that the grass is greener where you water it. Even though they knew this, they had to go experience life without you to finally realize that there's no life without you, right? There's no peace without you. Somebody's coming in, and we keep hearing this message, and we got the message last night that it's happening on a Tuesday. Somebody's coming out to pour out their heart. Heavy Cancer energy, heavy water sign energy, heavy energy of someone being so overwhelmed, so consumed by their feelings that they can't hide it anymore. They can't fight it anymore. Somebody tried to pretend like they weren't that in love with you and are surprised that during the separation, they realize that they're more in love with you than they've ever been, than anybody they've ever known have ever been. They didn't realize love could be this powerful. This is someone with this King of Cups energy that really, really tried to keep from wearing their feelings on their sleeves, but it doesn't feel like they can do that anymore. For some of you, this is somebody that you are actually with, and the relationship is somewhat, well, somewhat smooth. They're hiding just how much they are in love with you, just how much they want to be with you, just how much they want to build a beautiful life with you. Some of you have a reunion coming in this week. Some of you have that happening today. Some of you are going to have that challenging conversation with your person, with your partner that sets the record straight once and for all. But it feels like somebody is growing up. Somebody in your life is growing up and ready to do the right thing, ready to do everything by the book, right? Whether it's the relationship book, right? The book you create together, they are just determined with this King of Swords energy to do right by you. Now we have the mature man and we have the mature woman. That's a divine partner. It's like the emperor and the empress coming out together. But the mature woman came out in reverse. And though we typically don't read the kippers in the reverse, it's very much giving the energy of the empress, the divine feminine, being so fed up with everything that the masculine has put them through that they're not trying to hear whatever it is that they have to say. And we've gotten this message too. Whoever, whether it's a lover or somebody else from your past, whoever comes to you with a confession, with a moment of wanting to pour out their heart, wanting to speak their truth, hear them out. Don't let your past, do not let your past or how love showed up for you in the past ruin something that can be, it feels like a very, very long lasting, beautiful relationship, especially if you both commit to put in the past in the past. You can be an air sign, they could be a water sign. Just know that whatever they did in the past, however life showed up, like they are not their past. This is someone with the mature man, King of Cups, King of Swords, definitely in the energy of wanting to do the right thing, wanting to do right by you, even if they don't know how, even if they don't have the blueprint, right? You like roses and they bring you lilies, right? They're trying their best. They're going to try their hardest to build that stability with you, to let you know how much they love you and are about you and only you. The emperor, the mature man, isn't about dating this one and that one and that one and this one. He isn't about sowing his royal seeds. He been there, done that, or maybe that never even interested him at all. Hang in there when it comes to this relationship. And I'm hearing get off your high horse. Next we have, and there's a confirmation. Now, typically, we save the love messages for Fridays because Fridays are ruled by Venus, right? But for whatever reason, it needed to come out today. Maybe because this conversation is happening today and your guides wanted to give you the heads up that it is about to happen with this lovers and this Queen of Swords. Another pair. This is the moment, and it's a beautiful moment because the energy not only feels so good, but we have the mature man and the mature woman, right? The emperor and the empress. Now we have the king of swords and the queen of swords. We're ushering in, and I guess it's because, it's definitely because of the Taurus new moon coming in on Saturday, coming in on May 16th. That moon is coming in to really ground us, right? Whatever seeds we plant during this time is going to stick with us for the long haul. This is why we have been getting so many signs and synchronicities about making sure our vibration is in alignment with our dreams and what do we want to manifest and making the vision crystal clear because it's about to happen. A lot of divine unions, a lot of fated unions are coming together once and for all. A lot of delays to people doing right by one another, doing what they're supposed to do, doing what they know they're supposed to do are coming to an end. This tea is really good, by the way. Next, we have TikTok. The time has come for these divine unions to come together. The time has come for twin flame, true twin flame unions. Now, you guys know when it comes to twin flame unions, I really don't like using the word twin flame because so many people have commercialized that word. So many people have lost the plot that the collective has lost the plot about twin flame unions and forgotten what the true purpose is, right? Those higher order soulmate unions, right? Purpose partners, kingdom spouses, we have all these beautiful titles for it. Serve a higher, greater purpose than just having this happily ever after, right? Having a beautiful love story. The time has come for these lovers to finally come together. The time has come for fated partners, destined partners to come together without delay. Next, we have poverty, judication, five of wands, seven of pentacles, and time for a nap. The moon is back out again. So with the seven of pentacles and five of wands, the five of wands is feeling like fight for this relationship, right? Fight for this moment. Whether you're air sign, water, well, we have all the signs out here now, right? Heavy in the masculine energy. After going out in the world, realizing this and coming to conclusions, and of course, missing you like crazy. Some of them have difficulty breathing, like there's a heaviness around them when you're not there. It's because your light, right? Your spiritual light isn't with them. And while they may not have the words to say that you are a spiritual blessing to them, they definitely feel it in their heart. They definitely feel it in their soul. And they're definitely going to do something about it so they don't lose you, whether they already lost you or are on the precipice of losing you. You know your situation, right? Trust your intuition, trust what your guides are showing you, and know that whoever is coming to tell you their truth, and we heard this yesterday, hear them out. Don't listen to respond, listen to understand, really process what they're saying before you respond indefinitely. Definitely do not react and do not overreact, right? Right. Let's get into the messages for the zodiac signs and maybe pull an affirmation mystic message. Let's pull a mystic message for each sign. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But these messages can be for your sun, moon, and or rising sign. How are you guys doing on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning or whatever time it is in your part of the world? Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know on this Tuesday according to their sign? Again, it could be for your sun, moon, and or rising. What does the collective need to know according to their sign? Overall message. You can't compete where you don't compare. It's like a knife and a spoon race. You might not scoop well, but you sure can cut through the competition. Remember that you're one of one. You are a beautiful soul put on this world to do beautiful things. There's no comparison, right? Especially when you are the emperor or the empress. We always say in tarot, there are four queens, but there's only one empress, just as there's four kings, but there's only one emperor. There's only one of you. Remember that. Aries, sun, moon, and or rising. Today is a day to really lean into your discernment, right? Using your intuition over logic, using your intuition over what your heart and your mind is trying to tell you, right? Trying to force you to believe. Today is a good day to sit and meditate. Go by the water, touch grass, hug a tree, tell your problems to a tree, right? And let the answers come. By the time the new moon in Taurus comes, dearest Aries, a question that you've been having, issue that you've been facing is going to resolve itself. So they don't want you to worry your pretty little head. If you're just joining us, definitely say hello and make sure you like the live. Holy Spirit, what else does dearest Aries need to know? What is their mystic message? You have clear passage. You have many choices to make to move closer to your desires. Aries, your affirmation of the day is I make good decisions, especially when you use your discernment, especially when you trust yourself and your intuition. Taurus, sun, moon, and or rising. The Sri Yantra, a complex symbol used in Hindu Tantra. It represents the union of the divine masculine and feminine to grow closer to your person, to go closer to your partner, dear Taurus. Start looking into tantric. Mhm. Tantric activities to build the intimacy and bring you guys closer and to help your person's third eye open up. Follow what you've been guided to do and know that regardless of who has what to say about your union, especially if you're dealing with a air sign or a water sign, it's going to come together. Nobody can stop you two from coming together. Your affirmation today is healing lack. Affirm that you have enough because you do have enough. You are enough. I have all that I need. Gemini, sun, moon, and or rising. Root chakra, grounding, survival, security. Gemini's dealing with somebody that has a father wound or struggles with the idea of fatherhood or feels they could be a Taurus not good enough. This is an opportunity to help them see themselves as you see them, and that will help them do the work to help ground them as well as ground you. Today is a good day to do meditations to clear any stagnant energy around your root chakra, around your sacral chakra. So by the time the new moon gets here, you can manifest from a clear space of peace and knowingness, especially divine feminine, really dipping into your womb energy and using it to manifest your heart's desires. But that place has to be clear and grounded in order for you to be able to manifest your heart desires. Gemini, your affirmation for today is the treasure within. Connect to your authentic self through meditation, the OM method, and or other methods, and let your genuine heart lead you. Your affirmation, Gemini, is I stay true to my values. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. Many people think excitement is happiness, but when you are excited, you are not peaceful. True happiness is based on peace. Dearest Cancer, and I don't know why Capricorn keeps coming up for you. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. But Cancer, what makes you happy? What truly, truly makes you happy? This is an opportunity for you to define, make it clear, right? What it is that you want, what makes you happy. And you will find that once you make that list, it's all the things that bring you peace. This is a moment to only align with the things that bring you peace. Your affirmation for today is sweet harmony. Let go and allow abundance to flow effortlessly into your life. Your affirmation today is I release expectations. Leo, sun, moon, and or rising. Let me make sure all of these are in frame. Leo, sun, moon, and or rising. Your message today is the seed of life. It's considered a symbol of creation. What are you creating with this new moon in Taurus we have coming up, right? Growth and a blueprint of the universe. Before your birthday gets here, before the Lionsgate portal gets here, get really clear about what you're manifesting and what you want your life to look like, not just in 2026, but beyond. Leo, your affirmation is rising above. Unfold your vision. Your mystic message, I should say, is rising above. Unfold your vision from murky depths to clarity with grace. I bloom from within. Virgo, sun, moon, and all rising. Your message is always forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them so much. That's a quote from Oscar Wilde. Whoever you had to let go of recently, whoever you had to break ties with recently, mourn the loss, process the grief, and leave that person where you left them. Right? Forgive them for what they did. Do not let their antics get to you because where you're going, you can't carry any baggage. You can't carry any hard feelings, and you can't bring this person along, right? So, whoever you had to let go of this week, today especially, make peace with it. Your mystic message for today is the power to attract, right? Whatever you had to release, whoever you had to let go of, is making space for people that will support you in this new stage of life that you're about to go into. People that will support, manifest your visions into your reality. When you connect to spirit, all you need is drawn to you, heavy in the energy of I do not chase, I attract. Your affirmation today is I keep myself in the flow. Scorpio. Nope. Libra, sun, moon, and or rising. You cannot see your reflection in boiling water. This is one of my favorite quotes. Similarly, you cannot see the truth in a state of anger. Libra, the scales, whatever needs balance, balance it, right? Get into your calm and the clarity will come. But with that question that's on your mind, that thing you've been thinking of, whatever you're angry about, you have every right to be angry. You have every right to feel the way that you do, but stop letting it destroy you from the inside out. Process your pain, process your hurt, and then let it go once and for all. Your mystic message today, dearest Libra, between worlds. Work with spirits to heal blocks in the pain and uncover deeper truths. Spirit is my true source. Any betrayal, because now this is giving the energy of betrayal, Libra, that you've experienced. Process it, let it go, forgive like Virgo, and know that better is to come. Make time today to meditate and get clear about your next steps. Scorpio, sun, moon, and or rising, the magician. Connection between spiritual and material needs, power, ideas, purpose, elemental wisdom. This is a good time to clean your altars, right? And this is for the collective too, right? Clean your spiritual space. If you don't have one already, create a spiritual hygiene routine. If you already have one, make sure that it's not lacking. Make sure you are doing the things that you said you were going to do, right? Because right when we get into the window of your birthday, right, the 90 days before, you're going to find that your abilities to manifest increase. You will find that your gifts increase, but you have to be open to it. You have to make space for it, dearest Scorpio. You're in between an ascension. A door has opened for you. Let it. Your mystic message for today is divine protection. Your angels and spirit guides call on your angels and spirit guides are on call to assist you always. And that's for everybody as well, right? They're around always, but they really can't help us in the way that we need them to. And so we call on them and ask them to. Scorpio, your affirmation for today is the universe always has my back. Sagittarius, sun, moon, and or rising, your message today is the moon, speaking about hidden truths and things being revealed, right? Paying attention to your dreams, paying attention to those intuitive nudges that you get throughout the day, like you walk into the supermarket and a particular song starts to play that answers a question that's on your mind. When you are in flow, when you are tapped in and tuned in, all the things that are hidden, all the things that you are seeking clarity on, all the things that you need to know will magically find you. Trust the information that you are receiving, trust your intuition. I felt like I heard that for what, Aries, right? Because something big is coming through for you today or sometime this week that is going to help change your situation for the better. Your mystic message today is illuminated vision, of course. Imagine your dreams infused with divine light, unfolding with grace. Your affirmation for today is I reach my full potential. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and or Rising with good old Dr. Joe Dispenza. Your personality creates your personal reality. To change your personality, you must first change your personal reality. If you don't like how life is showing up for you right now with everything you've been doing, everything you've been saying, all the work that you've been putting in, if you're not getting the results that you're seeking, stop looking outside of you and start looking at what's going on within you, especially if somebody mentions a certain someone's name and it still gives you the ick. You still are pissed off about something that happened 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Lighten your load and you will find it easier to manifest the things that you are trying to manifest. Lighten your load and forgive everyone, right? Because it's not for them, it's for you. Your mystic message for today is heartfelt petition. But before you can create that heartfelt petition, your heart must be clean. Your hands must be clean. If you're still harboring on to any pain, any hurt, any frustration from family members, exes, situationships, co-workers, the person at Starbucks, let it go, right? Forgive them. Ask Spirit for help and express gratitude for every single thing you already have. Your affirmation for today, dearest Capricorn, is I receive in divine timing. Aquarius, sun, moon, and or rising. Ew. With the high priestess energy, right? Tapping into your purity, tapping into your spirituality. Today is a good day to meditate, right? Light your candles. gaze into the flame and see what messages come, because evidently for the high priestess to come through, there are messages waiting for you to download them. This coming out for you, Aquarius, also reminds you that you are the high priest or the high priestess, right? We're not talking about gender, we're talking about the energy of having a deep and profound spiritual connection to source, a spiritual connection to the most high. Do not forget that. Your mystic message for today is spiritual strength. Let spirit guide you through any challenges along the way. Your affirmation is I conquer obstacles. And last but certainly not least, Pisces, sun, moon, and or rising with the solar plexus, which is the intuitive chakra, right? It's where we get our personal power. It's where we get those gut feelings. Trust your gut. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust you are being led into an answered prayer. It's just not showing up in the way that you thought it would. Whatever changes you recently had to make in your life, whoever you had to let go, whoever you had to bring in, is bringing you closer to that answered prayer. Your mystic message for today is vantage point. Ask Spirit to give you clarity so you can change your perspective. Your affirmation for today, dearest Pisces, is I see my path clearly. That is the message for the collective. We're going to take a peek as to what you guys are chit chatting about. It's Tuesday. So, yeah, I have a full roster of mentees to tend to. But if you have any questions, any thoughts, any feelings you want to share about whatever came out in the messages, definitely leave it in the comments. Definitely reach out and let me know if you would like a personal reading for yourself or a healing session or spiritual mentorship. All of that information is in the description box. That being said, oh dear. Well, hello. I see my moderators aren't around. That definitely describes the energy. So if you guys have any thoughts, any feelings, any questions that come up after the fact, do not hesitate to reach out. If you are watching this on the replay, well, thank you for making it this far. Leave a comment and let me know what part of the message most resonated with you. It is Tuesday. It's a beautiful day. Enjoy today. And as always, stay blessed.